Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name's Anindya Sholikhah, and I'm from Universitas Negeri Surabaya. And in this special occasion, I would like to present our paper. The title is Sedentary Behavior, Physical Activity, and its Association with Depression Among University Students Majoring in Sports. And before we dig and discuss further about the findings of this paper, let me explain you about the background of this study. We start from university life that we know that university offers a variety of potentially challenging transitions in which we call it as navigated period of change. And the changes include in lifestyle, environmental, and academic culture, which demands students to be able to adapt quickly. And before students has finally able to adapt, they may experience mental health issues, and the most common one is depression. A number of health-related behaviors have been reported to associate with depression, which the increase of physical inactivity and sedentary behaviors are the most prevalent ones. And sports students, who people are believed to have active lifestyle better compared to other majors because they habitually engage in higher level of physical activity and they already learn about health-related courses during classes. And as a result, research on depressive symptoms and its risk factors on this population is scarce. Therefore, we conduct this study to investigate the association between sedentary behavior, physical activity, and depression among university students. And this is the method. In this study, we use a cross-sectional design, which involve 124 sport students, both female and male, that are currently enrolled as active students in sport major. And for data collection, we use a sedentary behavior questionnaire to assess about sedentary behavior and to assess physical activity. We use international physical activity questionnaire in short form. And to measure depression level, we use depression, anxiety, and stress scale 42. And after we collect the data, we analyze it using SPSS 21. We use independent t-test and Pearson correlation test with significant value was set at 0.05. And this is for the result of our study. We found that the overall total sedentary time was 7.66 hours per day during weekday, and during weekend, the total sedentary time was 8.28 hours per day. And more than a quarter of the students were insufficiently active. For the prevalence of depression, we found it as much as 41.94%, and the symptoms was ranging from mild to severe. And we found significant association between sedentary behavior, physical activity, and depression, which p-value was less than 0.05. And this is the descriptive analysis results of depression among students. We found that most students had no depression, and for those that has depression, the symptoms was ranged from mild to severe, and the most symptoms that experienced by student was in mild category. And the next table shows the correlation between sedentary behavior, physical activity, and depression. And in this table, we found that depression score has association between sedentary behaviors, has positive association with sedentary behaviors, right? And we found the negative association between sedentary behavior, between depression and physical activity. Next, we discuss how we found these findings. And we found that the most sedentary activities done by students were doing computer-related tasks and playing video games, which these two belong to screen-based activity. And some possible explanation regarding many sport students were found insufficiently active were due to lack of time and low participation in sport. as they believe that they have done it during class. And results from previous study reported that the biggest perceived barrier to physical activity among students was time constraint due to many paperwork, family, and social activities which might be relevant to present study. Our study also identified a positive correlation between prolonged sitting and low physical activity and high depression score, which was in line with the recent meta-analysis. And the findings of this study demonstrated that high levels of sedentary behavior, in addition to low levels of physical activity, correlated with depressive symptoms, where the interaction between these factors could give negative impact on health of the students. And we arrive at the conclusion. We can conclude that the findings of our study demonstrate that high levels of sedentary behavior, in addition to low levels of physical activity on university students, was correlated with depressive symptoms. And as a result, this population needs appropriate intervention that specifically combat inactivity and improve mental health in students. And these results also call for the establishment of prevention and also intervention models in university health promotion programs with the facilitation of physical activity and the reduction of sedentary behavior. And this particular population should be as essential components in order to maintain healthy body and mind. Okay, that's all from our presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.